What is a male, female double standard that really drives you crazy? Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the video. Stay-at-home dads, or even those who take paternity leaves, especially when some of them are just working remotely. Clothing at work. Smart, formal seems to have different meanings. That we say don't hit a girl rather than don't hit other people. I have a bit of a story. I am a guy. A while back I did martial arts, and got decently into it. Most people assumed the sparring classes were mostly guys and were shocked when I said it was about a 50-50 split. The next question people usually ask is if I spar with girls, and I say yeah. Everyone spars with everyone. We don't split it up. We never thought of it as hitting a girl, it was more of a sport. That also led to some interesting conversations, especially when I told people what's wrong with hitting a girl. Every week I kick girls in the gut for fun. Sexual aggression. I was at a wedding recently where a drunk bridesmaid was trying to pick up any single guys she could. She latched onto a coworker and wouldn't let go. She was literally grabbing his junk and trying to rip off his shirt. I ended up stepping in and reminding her about the finer points of consent, like no means no, because none of the guys could raise a hand against her without looking like the bad guy. If a man had done the same, he would have been crucified. Also, when I tell the story, most people go lucky guy. I wish all women were that obvious. Because a guy isn't allowed to not be interested in having sex with someone? Come on. There are just so many layers of cultural bullshit here. I can't pick one thing out to get angry about. Ag. Social acceptance of physical violence. That is a nearly impassable one-way street. Makeup. Both ways. Women should wear it. Men shouldn't wear it. I feel sorry for guys with bad skin. The fact that women can be judged for having acne or any skin condition and not covering it up is insane to me. It's really horrible. People act like having bad skin means you're dirty or you don't eat well and all kinds of other horrible shit. I used to have terrible cystic acne right after college and I barely wanted to leave the house. Luckily a course of Accutane knocked it out, but it was really horrible for my already low self-esteem. Big spoon, little spoon. Sometimes it's okay to be the little spoon guys. Jetpacking. I actually call her my backpack, because sometimes I like to put things in her. May I have this? It's okay for girls to act like guys, but bad for guys to act like girls. I think it's kind of offensive for both sides. Like, girls can do whatever they want, but guys can't, which is a terrible way of thinking, and it's also implying feminine things are weak, and guys are sinking lower by acting, dressing like girls, while girls are empowered if they rise to guy status. As a professional, high heels. Men's shoes look so much more comfortable. High heels are like medieval torture devices, but women have to wear them in certain work contexts. You know what else you can be jealous about? We have pockets, and it's not at all healthy. Plenty of health complications over extended use of heels. Opening, holding doors. I open doors for everyone. If I'm there first, and you're behind me, I'm probably going to hold the door for you. IDGAF who you are. No. You insist? No. I insist. Walk through the door and quit wasting everyone's time. I'll just stand here and wait. I'm a guy. I also do this. Most people have absolutely no issue with it. The only people who have given me looks are other guys that are obviously with a date, wife or girlfriend. Stare directly at them, eyes wide open, and when they are inches away from you, passing by, give them big old wink, and a cheeky smile to finish. I work with a woman who has a naked fireman calendar on her desk. Apparently that's fine, but I'm sure a man wouldn't be allowed a bikini babe calendar. I had a teacher who covered the walls around her desk in pictures of preteen Aaron Carter and teen Nick Carter. Talked about how she loved them all the time. If a male teacher did that with pictures of a preteen girl, years later had a woman who covered her cubicle in pictures of Jonas Brothers and, I think, Adam Lambert. She was like mid-50s. World have been an hour issue if a man did that. Flip side of this is corporate events I've seen with scantily clad models, can't be comfortable for the women going. I would do it to specifically raise the issue. If a girl whispers I'm not wearing any underwear, all a guy can think about is oh yeah, I'm probably going to get lucky. If a guy whispers I'm not wearing any underwear, all a girl can think about is there are probably skid marks in his pants. That's why I always bring women's underwear with me wherever I go. Those silly ladies always forget to wear it, and it's nice to help out. Nice to see someone doing the Lord's work. A good deed is its own reward. I learned that from my father, who also brings panties with him at all times. Truly a great man. Girls at club can be very pushy and forward about hooking up to a guy. Other way around, it's borderline sexual assault. Coming from a girl. Once a stranger drunk girl walked up to my fiancé, who was standing beside me, and stuck her hand down his pants and grabbed his dong. Everyone around thought it was hilarious, but a few of us were like, what the frick? She just assaulted him. If that happened to me, I'd call the freaking police. Unfortunately, there's a good chance the police wouldn't do anything. Money, dates. I know so many girls that get offended if guys don't pay for them on dates or at dinner, even in a group event. Get out of here with that shit. My boyfriend and I either go halves or take it in turns buying dinner, movie tickets, etc. Frick that shit. On a first date then I probably would pay. But if she didn't even offer, then that's a red flag. Anything after that, it's 50-50, alternating. I don't want to feel like I'm buying her affection, and I don't want to be with a girl who feels like her time. Affection is something that has a monetary value. I expect to pay if I initiate, but it's a big turn off if she doesn't at least offer to split. I personally always offer to pay or split the bill, but my ex refused to let me pay for over a year. We were never able to go out, because he wouldn't let me pay and he didn't have the money to take me out. He forced me into that stupid gender role. Stupidest thing ever. My now boyfriend and I switch off. Unless one of us is hurting financially, then the other one takes over for a little while to make things easier. It's so much better. It feels equal and supportive, just how it's supposed to. I'm not against men paying for me if he wants to, obviously, but I'm very against a man not allowing me to pay. That is also a huge red flag. I wouldn't call this a standard by any means, but I've encountered it twice. Your money is our money, but my money is my money. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more r/AskReddit content. Be sure to check out our playlist, link in the description below.